Howdy, everybody. Jay Gross here. Wheel Breaks. Good afternoon, everybody. We've had our appetizers with this Bowman Chrome stuff. It's time for the main course. Topps Heritage Miners. Love it. Let's go. PYT. This is my jam. Love minor league products. I got to be the first one to do Pro Debut. I get to be the first one to do Heritage as well. Oh, what are we on the bottom here? Apparently they didn't make the box the right size, so they needed to stuff paper in it. Oh, I should show it. Make sure that show you the empty box there. Making a mess, making a racket. All right, whew, those are some green boxes, huh? Little Marcelo Mayer. 2 autographs per box. I'm loving it. Oh, there's just random minis on top. Acosta, Campos, and Mayer. Well, that's interesting. Just, okay. Just 3 random cards laying on top of the box. How's that for packaging? Hopefully not too many of those get jostled around and wrecked. Alright. The packs don't want to stick for me. Who's with me watching some Heritage Miners? What teams are we looking for? We're looking for all the teams, but who are you guys specifically here rooting for to get? I'm guessing, similar to Pro Debut, probably won't catch. Well, we'll see if they're backwards or not. The photo variations in Pro Debut weren't backwards or anything. So basically, you just had to catch them by remembering that that's not what their normal card looks like. So it took us a little bit till we got to the point where Bone and I were catching them live. It was pretty hard. So we'll see if they're backwards in this. There's 20 short prints that are numbered over 20, but then there's image variations. Looks like there's about 10 guys. Santana, Montgomery, Causer, Davis, Mayer, Watson, Lawler, Dominguez, Jordan, and De La Cruz. Oh, and then there's some color swaps as well. Those are, yeah, good luck catching those if they're not backwards. That's pretty tough to memorize what color the bubbles are on each card. All right, first look. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. To 50, Tyler McDonough, black border. Winston-Salem Rayados. It's the White Sox. So those are just the inserts of the Copa program. There's an auto. First one, Alex Binelas for the Brewers. His base card is Red Sox, but his autos are Brewers for the Carolina Mudcats, which is a Brewers affiliate before he got traded. On card, going to the Brew Crew to start us off. Ellie De La Cruz. Brewers. What a Brian Cassis. Alex Pinellas from not too far away from here, actually. He's a Wisconsin kid. He's from Oak Creek, near Milwaukee. Drafted by the Brewers, and the Brewers traded him away. Womp, womp, womp. Could have filled his lifelong dream to play for the Brewers, but he still can. He's with the Red Sox now. He was traded in the Hunter Renfroe deal last year. And then the Brewers traded away Hunter Renfroe last night. Red Sox going to Eric with the Tyler McDonough to 50. Joey Weimer. Man, I love this stuff. Calaveras. I'm going to test my Spanish skills, which I don't have very much of. Calaveras de West Michigan for the Tigers. Pescados de Carolina for the Brewers. Jordan Lawler. Chipper Jones on the retro. They're cool. The autos might be a little tough to see sometimes on these too. If you're really paying attention to catch the autos if they're not backwards. White Sox on that one. Caleb Watson. Little Deion Sanders for the Yankees. Oh, there he is. Benjamin Bailey, White Sox. White Sox going to Brian. He's on fire to start this case. White Sox go to Brian. And we'll go into box 2. Got James Wood, Benny Montgomery, and Khalil Watson as our box toppers. Who is the, gotta see who the other, all the combo spots, has all sorts of teams. Angels, Blue Jays, Braves, Mets. Couldn't see them all. I was like, where are the rest of the teams here? Claire has the combo spot with those 4 teams together. All right. Box 2. There, Ernesto. Wow. Oh, there we go. Right away. Brian Ramos. Kannapolis Cannonballers. That's the White Sox again. Back-to-back Cannonballer autographs. That's the White Sox and Brian. Cleaning up so far. All 3 autos. There's Alex Pinellas for his Red Sox teams. Red Sox organization. Diamantes de Arkansas. That's the Mariners. Derek Jeter looking very strange. He doesn't share. Taylor Colway. Jose Miranda. Taylor Colway and went to University of Wisconsin lacrosse. Oh, Noah Miller's from Wisconsin as well. Taylor Colway led AAA in hitting. He went to the same school, D3, that Bowen and I went to. There's Sal Frelick. DJ Gladney. Rapidos de Kannapolis. It's also the White Sox. Dodgers on that one. Gold. Oh, that's interesting. So that's going to have to be randomed. It's 11 of 18. So Venus Rockies, Hassel, Illissimus Wilmington Blue Rocks. So that's going to be after the trade. So that's Nationals. And then Matos is Giants. So Rockies is Sky. Nationals is Sky. Oh, don't have to random it. Then Matos is Giants to Eric. However, Sky has 2/3 of the card. So that will go to Sky. So it was 11. 11 out of 18. On the gold. Ramos. White Sox. Going to Brian. You got the Twins in this, Andrew? Yep, you do. I figured that. Pinellas for the Brewers on that one again. A little Jackson Chorio. Guy we're chasing in some other product today that came out that people are getting into. Not the cool one like this. And Angel Martinez, Lynchburg Hillcats. That is Guardians. Check him real quick. I'm pretty sure that's Guardians. Yep, Guardians on the Martinez auto. Guardians going to David. Cool, Vlad. Terrain delivers walk-off. That'll do it for box 2. Guardians going to David on Angel. Kind of interesting. You see quite a few Hispanic guys like to circle their names in their signatures. One of the first ones I ever saw was Felix Hernandez. He was a big circle the name guy. Did I just put these base cards there? Yes, I did. Some do it like multiple times and basically cross out their entire autograph so you can't even see it. As you can see, still for the most part. But he goes around it and then he goes No, it's the Y, so it loops this way and then goes through it. Interesting. Carlos Treenfell, I think he was the one that did it too for the Mariners. If anybody remembers him, he was a huge prospect coming up for the Mariners. Flamed out, but I think he was one who just circled like 5 times, and you couldn't even see any of his autograph after he was done circling. Yeah, Dominguez does too. Yeah, he's one of them. So yeah, you'll see it. Quite a few different players. Kind of an odd. I don't know how they get into that, but they like circling. One of Jackson Chorio's autos too. He kind of does a circle. I guess that's the one he's using in Bowman. I think is the one with the circle, the B and the circle. He has 2 different signatures he uses. I did a whole story one time for the website of the baseball team I worked for, analyzing autographs of the players. Going through who has a nice one, who had a bad one, and even how they change at times. Bryce Terang for the Brewers is one that's his autograph has changed a ton over times. He was in a lot of the Stars and Stripes products. He's been on Team USA forever. So he did autographs like starting at age 14. And he used to do a BT auto and everything. And then he went to a really nice cursive Bryce Terang. And he kind of looped his G around at the end. And then he got into an easier autograph once he became pro and had to sign a lot more. It's kind of interesting to see how guys evolve as their time. Even I noticed Shohei's autograph looks quite a bit different now than it used to when he came up. Obviously, ooh, Eddie's Leonard, Dodgers. What's that out of? 94 of 99 for the Dodgers. Dodgers going to Nick. Obviously, as guys need to autograph more, they tend to simplify their autographs so they don't need to take so much time, especially once you get the big contracts when you're signing thousands of stickers a day. Typically need to shorten it up, make it a little easier. Tigers on that one. But even like everybody who practiced their autograph, I mean, you took your time and really made it look nice most of the time. And that just doesn't work once you get these mass autograph signings when you're trying to sign 1,000 of them in a day. So yeah, they practiced and practiced, but they didn't realize how many they were going to have to sign. It's like, we need to simplify this. We need to be much more simplistic. Let's just do 2 letters. Or you get the people that are real lazy that just do like a line or whatever. Oh, Timber Rattlers there. Cascabellis for Joe Gray Jr. and the Brewers. Asheville is Astros, I believe, on that one. Blue. Isaac Pacheco. Tigers. /99. Tigers are Michael. Celia is Diamondbacks. Brady House. PA. All the big names in here. Daniel Lopez, or Dariel, sorry. Pirates on the Lopez auto. Pirates going to Nate. I apologize. I'm going to stop for all the Brewers for a little bit. Out of pure habits of stopping at Brewers cards, I stop at all the Brewers prospects just to look at their cards the first time I see them. Or the first time I notice. I keep noticing that I Keep stopping it, guys, and they're almost always Brewers, just because I want to see what the cards look like. Lopez. Pirates going to Nate. And Checo. Tigers. This one is 91 of 99. Blue. Nope. Sorry, Angel. Mayer, Watson, and Campos. We've had all three of those already. I am doing good, Brian. Just enjoying a little Heritage Minor League here. How are you doing? How have you done in the break so far today? You started out dominating this one. First 3 autos were your teams. Oh, not so bad yourself, eh? Correct. That's why I said that Bowman Chrome was like an appetizer. Like this is the main course. This is the real product of the day. Say what? White Sox, Brewers. First 3 autos. Everybody was pissed at you. Luckily you weren't here then. Andrew Nags was ready to throw down. Accusing you of hogging all the hits. It got pretty ugly, but I cooled everybody down. It's okay now. We're all right. But, you know, just be careful. There's definitely, I've seen it before, there's always good black cards. There's damage on some of the corners on these, on the backs of them. I've noticed it a couple different times. I've opened the packs. Whoa, flip right to J.C. Correa, Carlos's little bro for the Astros, going to Melanie. Unlike somebody I know, I don't like drama. I like to, you know, keep it cool. So, I mean, I could have riled them up even more. I chose not to. I'm not here for the drama. I'm here for the cards. Nice. Nice. White Sox. Greenville. Red Sox, I believe. Astros. Green. Prospect shortstops. Why do we keep getting the numbered cards of the card? Might need random. All right, so Volpe is Yankees. That's going to Joseph. Marte is Mariners. That's going to Eric. And Luciano is Giants. That's going to Eric. So this one, Eric wins without having a random. 2 for 2. That is 43 of 75 on the green, going to Eric. J.C. Correa auto. Going to the Astros. Going to Melanie. Green. Shortstop. I mean, this is what the packs looked like, isn't it? Is that what you're referring to? I think that's what the wrappers looked like back then. I think that's what that's supposed to be. 43 of 75 going to Eric. So Frelick upside down and Rick, but that's his normal card. I know Emil did have one more this afternoon that was filling of Heritage, but we will have, I believe each of us, Minnesota and us, will have one more tonight. So there will be, I think there's 2 cases of Heritage that will go tonight. And like I said, Federico Polanco for the Marlins. I don't know how much is left. There were teams left last I saw in Amos for this afternoon to break at like 4 o'clock or something, but that may be full now. Marlins on the Polanco. These cards are all over the place. Dominguez. Henry Davis retro. It's kind of cool. And that does it for box 4. Marlins going to Larry. The Polanco auto. 12 teams left in the Minnesota break. There we go. So if you're looking to get in one right now on Facebook, yep, on our Facebook group, there's a few teams left. Like I said, otherwise there will be 2 cases tonight of this. I believe both are going tonight. I don't think they're saving any for me for Friday. We got Noel, Mead, and Josua Garcia. Are you in the Facebook group, Mr. Pico Boulevard? If so, we can go claim some teams. Also, I'm assuming the teaser for tonight will be going up at some point if it hasn't already. Telling you what's going on tonight with when the first Heritage case is posting. Awesome. There you go. Hopefully some of your teams are available. Checklist is pretty darn good, that's for sure. Very similar to Pro Debut's checklist. There wasn't too much variance in the autos and stuff like that. So if you did any Pro Debut, it's going to be pretty close. I can go through it player by player. Some of the guys that got traded here and there are in updated jerseys, but not a ton. Like Hassel, they did move him to the Nationals in one of his cards, but his autos are still Padres. Same with James Wood, I think. Has a little National stuff, but I think his autos are still Padres. So same thing with Benelis. He has his base card is Red Sox, so but his autos are Brewers. So they moved a few things around, but a lot of that was the same as Pro Debut. Oh, right to the auto, Manzardo, Rays. Abrams is Padres, yep. So it goes by the jersey they're wearing. Whoever that's affiliate of is where it goes to. So even if they were traded, Perez. Seeing if I see somebody here that's been traded. Pete Crow Armstrong, he was traded earlier last year. He's all Cubs in this. Oh, Marte. Marte's still in Mariners and a bunch of this stuff. Although this is, yeah, this is prospect shortstops. I don't think Marte has any red stuff. Urbina. The Fort Myers Mighty Muscles for the Twins. 43 of 75. Twins. Going to Andrew. Nice one for Andrew. Twins, Urbina. The Mighty Muscles. Manzardo for the Rays. Rays going out to Greg. With the EKG signature there. Looks like an irregular heartbeat, though. That's not going to be good. Didn't flip right to the auto this time. That's cool. Hedberg for the Brewers. Perez for the Tigers. Max Ferguson, Lake Elsinore Storm. Padres. 7 of 50 for the Padres. Padres going out to Larry. Take Benelis off. Sorry, Alex. You're welcome, Larry. Davis, Ramos, and Kauser. It's still kind of funny. They just literally just threw those on top. True, just box toppers. I wonder if that's how they did it back in whatever year. What are these? 73s or something? I forget what year these are. I wonder if that's how those box toppers actually came that year. Very true. Yep. Nail on the head. All right, this is box 6. This is the midway point. And our autos work coming up. Aaron Zavala, Rangers, for the Down East Wood Ducks, or as I like to call them, Dude. Zavala for the Rangers. Rangers going out to Brian Sauer. Got multiple Brians in here. Need to specify. I don't want to freak people out. Dodgers. Oh, we got something backwards. 50. 48 of 50. Mason Wynn. Cardinals. I wonder if photo variations will be backwards or not. Again, they're almost impossible to pick out early on if they're not. You can kind of get them when they're sorted, but... Blue coming up. Blue. Jorbit Vivas. Dodgers. The Great Lakes Loons. 81 of 99 for the Dodgers. Cardinals going to Megan on the Mason Wynn. Speedster, Mason Wynn. There we go. Let's go Cardinals, says Megan. All right. Vivas for the Dodgers going to Nick. This one is 81 of 99. He's a little dude. He can hit, though. Vivas. What do they list him at? 5'10", 171. Guessing he doesn't get to either of those numbers. And Zavala for the Rangers. Going to Brian Sauer. One stack left. One auto left. Pinellas for the Brewers. So, Roberto Clemente. It's cool. I didn't notice Roberto Clemente on the checklist. So this is listed as card 50, but card 50 is supposed to be Jose Ramos for the Dodgers. This is Roberto Clemente, number 50. Image variation. Boyhood stretch. I don't see it listed anywhere. This may be a surprise of some sort. This is Dodgers, the Montreal Royals, because Clemente was originally a Dodgers. The Dodgers tried to hide the bonus baby in Montreal, feeling another big team would soon claim him. And the Pirates did. Rule 5 draft. So, yeah, this is... It's supposed to be a different Dodger. Jose Ramos is supposed to be card number 50. So this may be an SP of some sort, or... See if you can read the numbers on the bottom. 433? Yeah, the rest are 417. Boom! Dodgers going to Nick. Nice. I wonder how many of those surprises there might be. I'm going to take off Correa. We'll put the Dodgers over there. All right, now I need to figure out my... What was I doing? That's all gone through. Oh, there's our auto. Luis Gonzalez, Orioles. I hit something for you. What did I... Oh, you got a... No auto, but you did get Urbina to 75. Orioles going to Robert. His PC. He's always buying Orioles. A little Luis Gonzalez. Outfielder. Actually, the Dodgers are in the mitt. Let's put the Clemente with it. And we can keep Correa back up there. And it is a variation? Okay. So there... Oh, there it is. Legend variation. I see it now. It's listed separately under there. 1 in 856 packs. Legend variant. So he's the only one that has it, too. Lawler, Dominguez, Arovera. So I don't need to look for anymore. So that's pretty not bad to hit that in our first case when it's 1 in 856 packs. It's the same odds as the image variation. Okay. The only thing I'll say about how awesome it is that the Pirates are going to be pissed that it's not for the Pirates. Because it goes to the Dodgers, because he's a Dodgers farmhand at that point. But it's a really cool card. I'm going to put that in front of the auto. That's awesome. Is Urbina eligible for the Rule 5 draft, or what? Is he not on the... Didn't they put him on the 40-man and they could have? So he's an outfielder. The Rule 5 draft is... I've gone to the Rule 5 draft a couple different times. How many times have I been there? Probably 4 or 5 times I went to the Rule 5 draft. It's kind of fun, just because I knew the minor leagues, so I actually knew the players that were being drafted. Where, you know, for the normal fan, it's probably kind of not interesting. But it was always kind of fun just to sit in the crowd and watch it. Because they normally let the lower people on the totem pole do the drafting. They have a list or whatever they go by. So the one time I went to the Rule 5 draft, I was sitting right next to Dombrowski and Jim Leland were sitting right next to me in the crowd watching the Rule 5 draft, which is kind of cool. Ezequiel Tovar, Spokane Indians, Rockies. There's Marcelo Mayer. Astros. Diamondbacks on the hill. Those don't just seem to be too rare. I think we've had... Oh, that's got a little print run on there. Joe Gray Jr. for the Brewers. Green. Kevin Alcantara. Myrtle Beach Pelicans. This will be the Cubs. 8 of 75. Cubs. Going to Claire. Andrew Jones, the Durham Bulls there. Outfielders are... That can be hard... There are extra roster spots now. Makes it a little easier, but... I don't know, the Rule 5... I mean, barely any of them stick. So even if you lose them... Most of them come back. Tovar for the Rockies. Nice auto. Rockies going to Sky. That one broke? Yeah, that one's broke. It's typically pitchers that you can hide in the bullpen that get picked. A few position players. But again, like I said, the position players rarely stick. It's hard to keep a guy for an entire year if he's not ready. And if he was just, I don't know if he was in Double-A this year or where and the muscles are. Dylan Lyle. Let's see. I don't think he has a variation. 122. No, just upside down. You know, to waste a roster spot for the entire year on somebody is really difficult. Tyler McDonough, Red Sox. Red Sox going out to Eric. Already had the base card to 50. And now he gets the auto. Oh, he went to Moeller High School in Cincinnati. Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Larkin, Brett Suter from the Brewers also went to Moeller High School. Very famous baseball program. Tyler McDonough went there. Let's put the 2 McDonoughs on somewhere. Over the Correa. Jordan Walker, Angeles Acuna, box toppers. What guy? Which guy are we referring to? The guy that just hit the auto, Tyler McDonough? Tyler McDonough is his name. Box 8, the 2/3 point. Brian Ramos, White Sox. 37 of 50. Going to Brian and the White Sox. Bo Jackson. Wearing a medium shirt, it looks like there. Of course, every shirt probably looks like a medium on Bo Jackson back then. Celia's the Diamondbacks. Blue coming. Eduardo Garcia, Brewers. 20 of 99. Got to see him play at the end of the year. He moved up to Timberellers. Went to see him play with Chorio and Caro. He's a big dude. He plays short. Very fluid movement. 6'2". Yeah, tall guy. Really impressive looking kid. Brewers. Going to Brian. Ramos. White Sox. Second base, third base. Going to Brian as well. Let's say 37 of 50. Last stack of this box. Oops. Blaze Jordan. Ryan Bliss. Diamondbacks. Going to Tony. He did not want to sign over his body. He came dangerously close to his knee, but he avoided it. Nice job. D-backs going to Tony. Davis, Ramos, and Kauser. Oh, I forgot to turn on the Badger basketball game. Playing in the Bahamas right now. Started at 1:30. It's already 3:30, 3:40. I assumed Renfroe was going to get dealt. I figured they wouldn't keep him for his arbitration number. It sounds like he's not the greatest guy to have around either, which is why he's been on 5 teams in 5 years. I thought it was a little underwhelming what they got back for him. That was an issue. Jansen Junk is, like, at best a 4th or 5th starter. He's already 26. So, like, Teoscar Hernandez is better than Renfroe, but older than Renfroe. And both the players that the Blue Jays got for Hernandez are better than any of the 3 guys the Brewers got back. So, I don't know. Jordan Viars, Phillies. I wasn't too impressed with the haul, but it opens up a spot for... obviously they got Mitchell, Weimer, Terang, and Tyrone Taylor to get spots, and it saves money, obviously, as part of it as well. We'll see what it leads to, but it sounds like he was not keen on taking coaching advice. Hunter Renfroe, that came out like a couple weeks ago, that he didn't like either analytics or just traditional hitting coaches. Like, he didn't like anybody talk to him. So, Phillies, Jeff. So that sounds like a reason why he's been Padres to the Rays to the Red Sox to the Brewers to the Angels before he even becomes a free agent. It's always kind of a warning sign about a player. Even about minor leaguers. Teams don't trade prospects for no reason. Unless it's like a super... they're trading for a huge player at the trade deadline or something like that. There's pretty much always a reason that prospects got traded. Or players in general get traded. They have red flags that other teams haven't found out about. And that's why so few prospects actually turn out in those deals. They don't trade the guys they think are going to be good. I hope Mitchell can too. Jonathan Clase, Mariners. Mitchell's a very interesting guy. So we'll see if he can keep his. We'll see if he wants to be good or not. I guess I'll put it that way. Mariners. Going to Eric on the Class A. It's kind of funny because, I mean, obviously they just got rid of Brent Suter, the Brewers did. And the third pitcher in the trade is like a soft-tossing lefty change-up specialist. The description is basically Brent Suter, the back of his trading card, is what this guy hopes to be. Which is kind of funny. Woo. Explosion of packs. I'm assuming he's not as funny as Brett Suter, though. Interesting for the Angels side of it. Obviously, they got Gio Urshela from the Twins. Now they got Hunter Renfroe. Rendon will be back. We got Ward. Ohtani at the DH. I mean, they're trying to extend their lineup, but I don't know. I don't know what the Angels ever are really trying to do. That Rendon signing was just dreadful. He's a nice player, but they should have spent that money in 7 other different ways than that. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be a shame if Mike Trout never sees a World Series. Like, what a waste that you have him. And I mean, the other thing is Ohtani even going to be there. I mean, that's... I don't see him re-signing. We'll see. Hernandez, Orioles. Shortstop prospect for the Orioles. Going to Robert. Colton Cowser. Oh, it does actually say image variation on it. Nice. Colton Cowser, Orioles. Back to back. Robert, getting the image variation. And they are backwards. That's a bonus. It was very difficult in Pro Debut to pick out the image variations with them not being backwards. Between opening cases and sorting the cases, I finally was able to start picking them out, but first couple missed for sure. Alejandro P.A. 25 of 99. Going to the Rays. Double it. Robert getting the Hernandez auto and the photo variation. Colton Cowser. Let's take the gold off. PA going to the Rays. Going to Greg. The most exciting thing out of this case may be the fact that the photo variation was backwards. That really made my day. It's the little things in life. But having to either break it or sort this is going to be awesome now that I know that I don't have to be searching. And hopefully it's the same as the color variation on the little bubble. Because, I mean, the little checking out the bubbles on these things would be impossible. So that's that's very exciting. That's big news. Noel for the Guardians. Should have one more auto here. Unless I was talking through it. Hey, there we go. Oh, it's blue. And it's Hernandez again. This is an Orioles box all the way. Robert. Orioles just dominating. Both autos and an SP. This one's out of 99. 68 of 99 for the Orioles. Get that up there. 2 boxes left. Oh, that one's kind of on the bottom there. We could kind of use a big name auto, couldn't we? Obviously, the checklist isn't crazy deep, so all of them are pretty solid prospects, but we're kind of missing some elite guys. Watson, Acosta, Campos. So Cassis, where is DeGrom signing? I heard, so I was listening to, it was MLB Network. I'm trying to think, maybe Mike Stanton? I forget who it was. It was a former player, been around, knows how it goes. And they were talking about DeGrom, and he said, if DeGrom doesn't sign with the Mets, it's because they didn't want him. Well, there's James Wood with his new Fred Nats jersey. Max Ferguson, Padres. Padres going to Larry, which I thought was a very interesting comment to make. And then I questions like, why would they not want him? Tigers. Blue. Mark Vientos for the Mets. Outfielder 20 of 99 for the Mets. Mets is that combo spot for Claire. Vientos. The Fresh Maker. Oh, that's Mentos. My bad. Max Ferguson. Max possesses elite speed, in case you were wondering. It says so on the back, so it must be true. Padres going to Larry. One more auto left in this box. Connor Norby. Orioles. Orioles with another auto. Orioles going to Robert. Just trying to get the entire checklist. Norby was a second round pick, if I remember right. This actually doesn't say when they were drafted on here, which is kind of weird. I think Norby was a second rounder. All right, second box. So Mayer on Hellis and Walker. All right. Some last box mojo. All right. How about some last box mojo? Starting off with Bo Jackson. Sweet. Milcar Perez. Modesto Nuts. Mariners. There we go. Forget them. Seattle Mariners. Mariners going out to Eric. He's excited to be on second base. All right. Let's see some color. Some Mariners. I've got a green coming. Diamondbacks on that one. Green, Bryce Terang, Brewers. 26 of 75. The Nuts have been a couple different affiliations, though. But yeah, they're the Mariners now and have been for the last couple years. But ooh, come on, Terang. You Terang, sir. Brewers, going to Brian. I'm assuming the Brewers are going to trade Colton Wong, and then Bryce Terang will get a shot at second base for next year. He had a great year in AAA. Brewers. All right. Perez, Mariners. Going to Eric. That is one heck of a sloppy auto. Like, I mean, there's the M, there's the P, but I don't know what the rest of it is. I'm not gonna lie. Last stack, one auto left. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Jackson Merrill, Padres, going to Larry. That's a nice auto. Top 100 prospect. He's their #1 pick last year. The only guy left standing that they didn't trade away. Jackson Merrill going to Larry. Congrats. Big Jackson Merrill fan. He's awesome. He's going to be really good. Injured this year. Came back at the end. Played in the Arizona Fall League. Like the third youngest kid in the Arizona Fall League. Hit 250 there. Held his own against a lot of advanced pitching. All right. Recap time. Recap. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Appreciate it. All right, to 99, the Blues, Vientos, Mets, PA, Rays, Mudcats, Brewers, or Garcia, Brewers, Vivas, Dodgers, Pacheco, Tigers. To 75, Terang, Brewers, Alcantara, Cubs, Urbina, Twins. This is going to, somebody had 2 of the teams. It was Eric had 2 of the teams on this one. He has the Mariners and the Giants. Going to Eric on the prospect shortstops. Mason Wynn to 50 for the Cardinals. And this is to 18. Eric lost this one. He had the Giants. However, Sky had the Rockies and the Nationals. So that one's going to Sky. Prospect outfielders. Autographs. Perez, Mariners. Clase, Mariners. VRs, Phillies, Bliss, Diamondbacks, Correa, Astros, Tovar, Rockies, Gonzalez, Orioles, Zavala, Rangers, Benelis, Brewers, Manzardo, Rays, Polanco, Marlins, Hillcats of Angel Martinez is Guardians, Lopez is Pirates. I'm trying to read multiple things at the same time and keep my brain straight. It's not working all the time. Red Sox on the stand. Going to Eric. Hit right. Tyler McDonough, 41 of 50, plus the auto. Going to Eric. Orioles. Let's do them next. Base autos of Connor Norby, Daryl Hernandez, and a blue of Daryl Hernandez. That one's to 99. And then Colton Cowser, SP, photo variation. Orioles going out to Robert. White Sox. Bailey auto. Ramos auto. And then Ramos black to 50. 37 of 50. White Sox going to Brian Cassis. Padres. Very nice. Max Ferguson base. Max Ferguson black out of 50. 7 of 50. And then Jackson Merrill. Padres going to Larry. And in the mitts. Doyers. Edis Leonard. That is 94 of 99. Plus the Roberto Clemente short print. Going up to the Dodgers. Congrats, Dodgers. That's Nick. That is all she wrote for me on this one. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for filling us up. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We will see you later.